This movie will make you think twice about taking your laptop to a repair shop. Also known as Deadly Hack and Devil in IT, this is 2018's He Knows Your Every Move. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
First, I need to mention that this video is brought to you by Nitro Circus. I think it's some sort of thing you can go and watch where people do jumps on bikes, but I've not really looked into it. If I'm honest, I can't imagine anything more tedious than going to watch something like that, but whatever. More on that later. Right, let's get on with the film.
Yes.
This is Molly and she's the main character.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
She's showing her friends a stupid little videos she makes about cooking. She's normally a cooking blogger. This video business, called Molly's 20-Minute Meals, is her new venture. Tonight, Molly is at Vinny's Tapas Bar, watching her friends eat spicy tacos.
That's not spicy, that's thermonuclear.
Oh, fuck off. Anyway, these two here are getting married, and they want Molly to have a date for the wedding. They're like, why not meet a stranger on the internet? And Molly's like, no thanks. Plus, her ex-boyfriend Dylan lives just downstairs from her, so if she ever gets bored, she can just hop on that.
True.
Oh, here he is now. It's clear that they both have feelings for each other, but they've broken up because plot. Right, time to start making a video. Oh no, she spilt coffee on her laptop. Looks like she's going to have to take it to the computer clinic concierge.
I think my computer died.
Let's not issue a death certificate just yet.
Okay.
So you can fix it?
Of course.
Good. I'm wondering why this guy's wearing a suit and they spent thousands on an office like this to repair laptops. Anyway, she's like, you're not going to look at my private photos, are you?
Don't worry about it. You're totally covered on the computer clinic privacy pledge.
Oh, that's okay then.
Give us a week.
A week?
I doubt you're going to find anyone faster.
Okay.
I'll call you when it's ready.
An unspecified time later, Molly's at Vinny's Tapas Bar again, ordering more spicy tacos.
That's not spicy, that's thermonuclear.
Then this guy Jack shows up and starts talking to her. Despite her being clearly out of his league, Molly and Jack instantly hit it off. They seem to have so much in common.
Pepper tastes so good.
When she gets home, she bumps into Dylan. Ooh, that's a nice hoodie, Dylan. Well, of course it is. It's Nitro Circus.
Do you want to hang out tonight?
Good night, Dylan.
Good night.
A few days later, Molly goes to pick up her computer from Computer Clinic Concierge, so now she can get back to making her videos. The next morning, while queuing for bottled water in the park...
What?
Yes, that's what's happening. She bumps into Jack again. He's like, wow, what a coincidence. Want to come to the cinema with me tonight?
I think I will, yeah. Oh!
So that's happening. I suppose Molly best go home and stand in front of the mirror in bra and pants. I've watched this film 3 times in the last 48 hours, and now it's just dust coming out.
That's disgusting.
But hang on, there's some other creep watching her through a laptop camera. We're supposed to assume it's that weird guy from the Computer Clinic Concierge, but it's not. It's Jack.
Yes, of course.
As he's knocked at least one out already over the laptop camera, he's able to act like the perfect gentleman on their date. So all they do is kiss. The next day, she tells her friends how well the date went. She's like, yeah, it was good. And they're like, ooh, tell us about him. And she's like, I can't. He didn't tell me anything about himself.
That's bizarre.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's weird. What's more weird, though, is that when Molly gets home, she sees Jack coming out of her front door. And oh, look, it's Dylan. Wow, that's a nice shirt. I wonder where he got that.
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Dylan.
Jack.
Yeah.
So that was a bit awkward. She's like, sorry, Jack, why were you in my house?
I thought you were inside. Your door was open.
My door was open?
I don't think so.
Then he gives her this piece of absolute tat on the second date. So she cooks him a meal and he loves it.
Oh, yes.
And then they bang. A few minutes after he leaves in the morning, he starts bombarding her with texts asking when they're next going out. He's like, what about tonight? And she's like, no, it's my friend's bachelorette party. The use of the word party here is relatively liberal, as of course it's in Vinny's Tapas Bar, and there are only 3 of them. But here's a bonus. Someone sent a round of drinks to their table.
Oh.
Hey there, ladies.
I'm sorry.
Just in case you didn't hear that,
Hey there, ladies.
I swear I've not edited this. This piece of audio is actually in the film.
Hey there, ladies.
Ridiculous, but it gets better. The stranger then asks if the bride-to-be is taken. Obviously she is.
But I am available. Just putting that out there.
Let's hear that again.
Just putting that out there.
So what's clearly happened? Is they've hired this non-speaking extra to sit there and smile at the women. Then they've hired someone else to record the voice that they think this guy should have sounded like and dropped it in when he's off camera.
Yep.
Unbelievable. And what's this? Jack has turned up out of the blue. Molly's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm here to show your mates how hilarious I am by wearing this. Then the ADR carries on when the non-speaking extra approaches the table.
Dude, seriously, thank you for the shots, but...
You're welcome.
What the fuck? Anyway, then he starts stripping.
Hey there, ladies. You're welcome.
After the party, they go back to Jack's house and the mask starts to slip.
You seen anybody else?
No, why would you think that?
Well, why do you have your phone off?
Uh-oh. He's like, sorry if I came across as jealous, but I was supposed to get married last year, and 2 days before the wedding, I found out my fiancé was cheating on me.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Speaking of awful, the next day at Molly's friend's wedding, Jack shows up uninvited. The bride's like, Molly, tell him to piss off. But it's okay, he takes the hint and leaves.
Do you think he was checking in on you?
And Molly's like, I suppose he has been acting like a massive stalker recently. So her friend tells her to try and keep some distance. But as soon as she gets home, he calls her.
Wanna go catch a black and white tonight?
I wish I could, but I have too much to do before I leave.
Oh dear, Jack. Looks like you might have to return all those gifts. The next day after work, Molly falls asleep on the sofa and wakes up to a barrage of text messages.
Uh-oh.
She palms him off so she can get a good night's sleep before filming a new episode of Molly's 20-minute meals. When she gets home from that, she finds a trail of rose petals leading up the stairs to her bedroom, where Jack's left a shit ton of gifts. So scared, Molly calls Dylan, who arrives immediately, in a Nitro Circus hoodie. This one is in navy.
Wow.
Dylan's like, right, okay, your new boyfriend's a stalker. You need to dump him. So the next day, she invites Jack out for lunch and tells him it's not working out.
I understand.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's gone surprisingly well. He's like, just promise me you'll wear this tacky necklace I bought you all the time. And she agrees. Later that night, when Molly's doing laundry, the camera on her laptop starts flashing. This isn't the first time this has happened. How is nobody noticing this? Anyway, Dylan comes down to do laundry too, in a Nitro Circus t-shirt. Dylan tells Molly that tomorrow he's going to install an alarm system in her apartment, in a Nitro Circus sleeveless.
Oh, I see.
He's like, Molly, now you've binned off Stalker Boy, can we get back together? And then they kiss. But oh no, someone's watching through the laptop camera again. The next day, Molly goes to buy bottled water in the park. Yeah, remember, that's something she does. And her card is declined. She then finds out that all her accounts have been cleaned out. So she goes to the bank, which is clearly in someone's house, where she's told that she spent all her money on crap. She's like, no, it wasn't me, but the bank manager doesn't believe her.
How am I supposed to get by without money?
My hands are tied at this point.
Brilliant. Next, it's off to the tapas bar again. But something strange is going on. The staff are giving her the evils and the place is empty. I wonder what's happened.
Your Yelp review has turned this place into a ghost town.
I didn't write this.
You didn't write it. It's a Molly review.
Who could be doing this? Cut to Dylan, who's just arrived at home in a Nitro Circus t-shirt.
We need to talk.
Molly's friends have decided that this must have been Jack, so they show up at his house.
Is Jack here?
That's me.
Jack Newsom?
Yes, I'm Jack Newsom.
Everything he told me was a lie.
Correctamundo.
It turns out that the real Jack Newsom was a fellow customer of the computer clinic concierge. So Molly and one of her friends head over there. They find out that who they knew as Jack is actually a tech guy called Stuart. And look at his workstation.
Oh my God.
This is insane.
He copied my hard drive.
Molly can't take this anymore, so she goes to the bathroom. But oh no! Stuart puts her to sleep with a sea rag and takes her away in his car. He takes her to Dylan's house, where she sees Dylan bound and gagged on the floor. Stuart starts kicking him. Molly's like, stop it, you'll ruin his Nitro Circus t-shirt.
What?
Stuart's like, is it expensive? And Molly's like, no, it's really reasonably priced considering the high quality, but that's not the point.
Molly, run, he's crazy.
Stuart then takes Molly to the bathroom and he's like, okay, shut up about Dylan now. I'm going to run you a bath. Then he really turns on the charm.
I'm gonna give it to you every day for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's worked.
Really?
No, she pushes him in the bath and throws the laptop in after him. I can't believe even while he's being electrocuted, he's still trying to knock one out.
Guys will be guys.
Okay, fine, he's dead. Oh no, he isn't. What is he doing? Okay, so now he's dead. At an unspecified time later, we find out that Molly's back with Dylan, and everyone's really happy, yeah. And that's the end of the film, so until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.